Have you ever wondered about those years of silence in Jesus' life? The mysterious span that the scriptures barely touch? From the bustling streets of Nazareth to the serene hillsides, stories untold lie in wait. Today, we step into that enigma, where each footstep echoes untold tales and each whisper suggests a depth not yet spoken. These missing years invite our curiosity, beckoning us to explore the unknown chapters of history that shaped the man who would guide humanity. Imagine a child with fleeting glimpses of the extraordinary, a cracked jar sealed whole with a tender touch, a fallen bird revived as if kissed by the breath of life. These aren't grand spectacles, but moments so profound they linger in the air, etching fear and wonder into those who witness. In these moments, we see the whisper of power, a silent storm that promises much but demands even more. Power invites attention, and for this young boy, it begins here, at this delicate edge where the mundane meets the miraculous. Raised under watchful eyes, every flicker of extraordinary ability was met with cautious guidance. His parents weren't fueled by anger, but by the weight of understanding. Their guidance was a dance of love and fear, instructing with tenderness yet with a sternness that comes from knowing the peril of attention. They instilled in him a vital lesson: restraint. Power without humility threatens more than it saves, and so every act of discipline was woven with the thread of humility, preparing him for a world not yet ready to understand. The boy, known for moments of divine grace, also knew the weight of human experience. Hunger gnawing at the belly, the ache of tired limbs, the sharp sting of loss. In these moments, empathy was born. It's this humbling journey through life's valleys that carved empathy into his being, teaching him that before healing can come, one must understand suffering. Through tears and laughter, he learned to see the world not from a throne, but from his heart, a heart that weeps and rejoices in equal measure. Inside the hallowed halls of knowledge, a young Jesus found himself a curious presence amid scholars. Here, his mind sought not to challenge, but to understand deeper truths. With gentle inquiries, he unraveled long-held assumptions, inspiring some, unsettling others. His questions pierced the heart of their convictions, inviting them to confront the why behind the what. Knowledge, once wielded as power, became a bridge of connection, a means to unite minds thirsting for clarity. Among these learned men, questions whispered things they dared not voice aloud. Eyes opened a world beyond his village. Jesus walked paths well-trodden by traders and seekers alike. Here, faith morphed into control, hope bartered for gold, and compassion abandoned at the altar of indifference. Yet, amid this cacophony, he discovered the true heart of the world's need, not rulership, but healing. With each footstep, as he moved through foreign lands and among unfamiliar people, the call to heal, not to govern, echoed louder. Understanding became his guide, carving a path toward a destiny of service and sacrifice. By adolescence, every breeze carried with it the whisper of sacrifice. Love would demand much, a realization that etched itself onto his spirit like the precision of a master chisel. Future paths appeared before him, laden with the weight of foreseen sacrifice. Though laughter became scarce, a resolve formed, tempered and honed by the gravity of truth, realized well beyond his years. Each step was a step toward fulfilling a destiny that loomed large, revealing a sobering view of a future inextricably tied to love's ultimate sacrifice. In the workshop, he learned the discipline of patience and the art of humility. The grain of the wood taught him to understand the beauty of creation, even when others only saw utility. Here, without accolades or recognition, he practiced restraint, and in silence, kindness took root. Building what others use without thanks mirrored an inner development unseen, but deeply transformative. Every crafted object was a lesson in humility, revealing strength and restraint and echoing the quiet nobility of a path not always recognized. In discussions where power often dominated, Jesus sought not to lead but to connect. His voice, when raised, was not a proclamation of authority, but an offering of connection through clarity and understanding. Here among scholars, a truth emerged clearer than ever. His voice was not one of dictation, but of invitation to understanding. Even as wisdom called him forward, patience proved itself the ultimate strength, each word seasoned with grace, speaking not to command, but to bring forth unity and truth previously separated by pride and pretense. Instead of rushing into the clamor of destiny, Jesus chose the strength of silence and waiting. Prayerful moments, quiet contemplation, these were the times where resolve crystallized and pure intention was refined. Hidden years, far from being empty, were times of becoming, allowing the unseen preparation to take deep root. In waiting, strength flourished, fostering a steadfast heart ready for the mission set before him, a mission that demanded more than impulse, a calling that harmonized patience and purpose. As the years passed, the child slowly gave way to a man of purpose, emerging from silence ready to guide. The world saw a sudden appearance, but in truth, it was a result of years in preparation, a silent growing ready to greet history. Here, the quiet ceased, replaced by the resonance of a mission that echoes through ages. The emergence, though quiet, was powerfully profound, a reminder that true strength lies not in noise, but in the preparation and resolve that come with silent growth and purpose. The years we call missing were far from empty. They were times of deep, silent growth. In these quiet years, restraint and patience forge a path toward powerful emergence. It is a lesson for us all in the virtue of patience and preparation. Let us find peace echoes this message, encouraging us to embrace the silent seasons in our own lives, knowing that in patience and preparation, the strongest roots take hold, nurturing a future resplendent with purpose and grace.